Ever wondered what happens to your investments when a bankrupt company gets taken over? Here's what you should know. Welcome. Every day, I break down personal finance questions asked on Stack Exchange, highlight the community's best answers, and sprinkle in some actionable takeaways. If you're into learning a little more about money each day, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's dig into today's question. Today we're exploring a common question. What happens to shares when a bankrupt company is acquired? Here's the original question as it was posted to Stack Exchange. I'm going to scroll through it quickly so you can see the whole question, but feel free to pause the video if you want more time to read it. Don't worry. After this, I'll walk you through the key points of the question so you get the big picture. So to sum it up, the person has 100 shares in 23andMe and is trying to figure out what happens to them after a recent shakeup. Since 23andMe was delisted from the NYSE and filed for bankruptcy, its shares are almost worthless. Now, with Regeneron stepping in to acquire most of the assets, there's a lot of uncertainty. They're wondering if their shares will convert to Regeneron stock, be cashed out, or if something else entirely will happen, and what usually happens to small shareholders in these situations. Here's the top-rated answer from the community on Stack Exchange. I'll scroll through it quickly so you can see the full answer. Feel free to pause the video if you want more time to read it. Don't worry, I'll highlight the key points of this answer in just a few moments. In this answer, it's explained that during Chapter 11 bankruptcy, shareholders' stocks often become worthless after debts are paid. When a company is acquired, shareholders might get cash, shares, or both. Press releases usually reveal these details, but if there's silence, it likely means no compensation. Now, before we jump into the next part, if this video has been helpful so far, be sure to tap the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post new personal finance videos every day to help you make smarter money moves. Here's another answer that was shared in the Stack Exchange thread. Like before, I'm going to scroll through it quickly, so feel free to pause the video if you want to read it yourself. Otherwise, I'll highlight the main points of this answer in just a few seconds. In one response, it's noted that Regeneron is acquiring certain assets from 23andMe. Shareholders won't get Regeneron shares from this deal. Instead, any sale funds will likely pay off 23andMe's creditors first, with any remaining amount possibly given as special dividends to shareholders. Alright, now that we've seen what the community had to say, here's our take on this question. When a company goes bankrupt, shareholders often find their shares become worthless because creditors get paid first. In bankruptcy cases, like Chapter 11, if another company steps in to acquire the bankrupt one, they usually use their funds to pay off debts rather than converting old shares to new ones. Unfortunately, this means minor shareholders often end up with nothing. So, in this video, we've covered how creditors take priority over shareholders when a company goes bankrupt. Shares often become worthless, especially during acquisitions. Acquiring companies typically settle debts first, leaving minor shareholders with little to nothing, as old shares aren't converted to new ones. Thanks for watching. Before you go, did you learn something new from this video? If so, be sure to drop a like on the video to let us know.